Hello, ladies, gents, and space monkeys ready to conquer the world. All kinds of commands have been issued. The children are grabbing the cannibal meat, putting them in storage, hopefully, before they spoil. Some of them are absolutely going to disappear. Unfortunate. How about you grab the ones that are almost about to vanish? That would be great if they didn't spoil. I have sent one of you fellas is going in there. I think it was, yeah, Crack Bagway. He is going to go into the healing cycle because I clicked on it and I told him to do it. And he said, I'm going to heal everything except Trauma Savant. I was like, hell yeah, brother. It's like, can I get away with this? Can I grab Trauma Savant and keep that without all the mangled scars and all the nonsense? Let's find out in 8 days. Unfortunately, it's a long cycle, but it is fine to be done. Beautiful. Another thing that has been scheduled is Tyros is going to receive an Archotech leg so she can run after the little tykes more successfully. I would rather the paramedic bot didn't get it done though. Blargho, how about you don't go and cut some stone? How about you are the one that perform? Can I install? Oh, because you are reserving it. Let me grab you. How have I not renamed the paramedic bot? This is an outrage. This is an outrage. Let me see. Instead of this, you're going to be the meat shaper. I had to think about that for maybe a minute until I came up with something even remotely acceptable. I have no shame in admitting that. It didn't just come to my brain fully formed, unfortunately. Another thing that is being done, another void sculpture going on over there. Hopefully Blargho will not go into a cube obsession in the middle of installing one of the most valuable items that you can possibly encounter in the game. Hopefully that will not happen. You should not be drafted anymore. What else is coming down the line? Dermeister, what are you doing? Why are you carrying a liver? You're carrying a liver to the ship. Explain yourself. What? This is low priority. Why are you carrying the liver to the ship? Maybe, yeah, I have it allowed here because I'm foolish. I think we want to disallow that, or rather give it low priority. That's the problem. There was a comment that illuminated. No, I actually made a post on the Steam forums, the cesspit of corruption that is the Steam forums. I made a post saying, am I missing something? When you have a grav ship in an established colony, managing inventory is a nightmare. You have to constantly up and down the priorities and just finicky finagle with all the damn storage areas, and it's just so obnoxious. Am I missing something? It's like, well, it is a little annoying, but you should just have low priority storage in the ship unless it's something you really want in there. And then when you go somewhere, your low priority storage will be filled up. And then when you go back to the base, it will be unloaded. And, you know, that will be fairly efficient. It's not going to be a perfect system, but it will be fairly efficient. Please haul this meat before it rots. It will break my heart after working so hard on so much murder, and I don't get this nonsense taken care of. They are loading some go juice and some psychite tea so that it no longer is a problem. Next expedition. The next expedition, I want to never again go on a caravan. That is the goal, okay? The thing is, that cooldown is killer, brother. Just going out there and spending 2 days in some random location. All the time that you save traveling, you spend doing stuff at the destination, which is probably a lot better than spending it traveling. So it still beats it, you know, but less than optimal. Hopefully we can get ourselves a better crew that has much less chance of mishaps and things and stuff and things. There was a few other things queued. Oh yeah, I want Blargho to get himself the Archotech eye. He just feels so strange. So strange having a normal eyeball. So go rest until healed. I am sure Damus will take care of you. He is extremely excited to get a knife near to your face. Prioritize operating. There you go. He's rested enough. He's good. He's going to just shove the scalpel into your eye socket, just pop it out, and then just cram that other Archotech eye. That is how high technology works. Don't question it too hard. Just accept that it just needs to happen that way. Get effing damn us that. Operation, this is a momentous occasion. This operation is truly important to go right. Don't make him one-eyed again. I beg you, effing Damas. All right, well done, brother. You are a hell of a team player. Well done. Oh yeah, something that I was wondering. I am so confused. See if somebody that has building capability. Ragman is a builder, isn't she? Yeah, construction. I was trying to figure out, how do you remove grav ship floor? Because I was trying, and all you can do is remove the wall. And I even went over here, remove floors. Where are you? I know you exist, buddy. Bruh. I think you just go to structure. No. Zone. I know. Mine. Chop wood. Cut plants. Harvest. Hunt. Slaughter. Tame. Whole things. Allow. Forbid. Claim. Smooth surface. Floors. Remove floors. There you go. Non-removable floor. How do you remove the grab ship substructure? Already foundation there. Deconstruct. Maybe orders deconstruct. Click. You can't. How do you remove foundation? You cannot tell me that once the floor of the ship is down, there is no way to alter it. There is simply no way. That's how it works. I am missing a button somewhere. A function somewhere that allows me to remove a floor so I can get back the material. Because I was like, I actually don't need this block. The diagonals all get beautifully covered like that. So we actually can use those corners, you know, and it will give me a little bit of extra room, and we can build a freezer in there, you know, an interim freezer. I was very tempted. El Catrin has been messaging me. It's like, look, I even looked up a freezer mod for you, a fridge mod, because this annoyed me irrationally. The fact that they have refrigerator relics in the sense that you can find them like broken down, but nobody in RIMWORLD has thought that, hey, you can actually build a fridge instead of these giant walk-in freezers. Everybody's running a 5-star restaurant over here instead of going to a regular ass kitchen. Let's see, give me a wall lamp somehow. I don't know what happened here. There's no light. That seems pretty damn silly for it to not there be any light up there. So that's all the things that I want to do. I was looking at the quests. As we want to go to the village computer. There's also a quest that is still there. Ooh, a hunting worksite. There's a quest that's still there, but you can only find it if you click here and then you click on the Dusty Complex. And there is hacked computers inside. And I'm pretty sure I put it in the garbage, but it never goes away. The game doesn't dump it. It's just always there. That's probably why it took forever to get another artifact quest. I don't want to go to an ancient complex. They are miserable. They suck ass. I hate them. So I trashed them as soon as I found them. But maybe I just need to carry enough firepower. Why is Ragman so mad? Psychite withdrawal. That'll do it. That will do it. Maybe I need to get myself much more psychite. Get myself a giant freaking stack of it. Instead of 36, let's make it so we have a freaking 100. I think there's one right here. There you go. 100 psychite tea. And that way, there's another thing, like the shelves, they're working against me. That's why I used a regular standard storage stockpile instead of a shelf, because you can't specify a single slot. If you put a shelf and you tell it puts psychite tea here, you can't tell it, but I only want 20. No, it's going to fill it up with 225 units of psychite tea. It's like, please, I would like a little bit of middle ground. It's okay. Ragman is going really hungry, so she's going to get herself stuffed with whatever she finds anywhere. That's okay. All right, we'll pass some time forward. If nothing else, everybody will recover from the operations. Very nice that both of them were successful. I am very happy about that. This is just a liver, right? Yeah, that's just a liver. We have no more items to install, I don't think. We're all good. Everybody has the body parts that they were supposed to have. I know what you're binging on, but hopefully it's not a hard drug that you're going to be addicted to. Overdose. It's just like I saw it coming. Hi on Yayo. Just develop. Look, being a psyker comes with its downsides, okay? Highly addicted personality. Overdosing. So what happens when you overdose? Consciousness max 50%. Maybe it's time to get you anesthetized. And by anesthetized, I mean punched in the head. But nah, you can just overdose. It's fine. You'll just drop and maybe somebody will rescue you. It'll be fine. We're not about to lose one of our most valuable members. Did I unsuspend? Ooh, what is this? Hosting an ally. Grace Rosales, exochrome pilot of Exonexus, is requesting a favor. Her friend Andri Pex Indigo is interested in learning about other cultures, and you want. This is like the easiest quest of all time? Who the hell are the Exonexus? I can't click on it. It's like people in orbit? Is that who these people are? A low shield pack. Glitter World Medicine. Both of these are super valuable. We have lots of low shield packs. But it's like, if you get offered one of these, you should never reject it. Glitter World Medicine feels like it's more common than a low shield pack. Yeah, brother, it's super easy. Come in, Pex. You can gorge yourself on my ambrosia. Help yourself to the ritual chamber. I promise not to sacrifice you if you behave. What the hell are you even doing? You said, yeah, you will do no work, but I want you to be very ready to do some bed rest. Very important. What kind of guy are you? What is this? What is this absolute worthless piece of garbage? Why do you even exist? What is a starjack? Cold tolerant, heat tolerant, vacuum resistant. They're like spacemen. They're little gray men ready to steal my cows and probe them in the asshole. All right, well, happy to have you here, I guess. We look forward to very interesting conversations with you. So, is the ship ready to go, is the question. They are transporting things around. This is not being done. Who among you is a builder? Both of you guys are builders. No, Jesse Fastman is not. Tyros, what are you doing? You're hauling pemmican. Okay, how about instead you work on this cooler? I know that you're pregnant out of your ass, but I'm sure you can still waddle around the colony and be useful, damn it. So please, I beg you, in the comments, there has to be a way to erase the foundation of the ship. There has to be. It will be an insane oversight. I am missing something. I have no idea what it is, though. It doesn't deconstruct. It does not remove floors. Maybe if I put something on it? I mean, you can build floors on the ship, because that's like the foundation. But I don't think, I am not seeing the way to do it, so I'm going to put that plasteel surface on yet again. But it's good to see that you can just floor the ship however you like. We're not going to do it just yet, but I look forward to it. Probably you want to put something like rug to make it thematic. You don't want granite floors on your ship. I don't know if weight makes a difference. Probably not, right? Probably weight makes no difference whatsoever. Probably also, I don't want to be refining wood while I'm in the colony. So this has to be suspended. There you go. You refine wood only when you go out into the wild. All right, so the goal is to go out into the world, murder a pile of worshipful idiots. There was a few other hunting sites, and I really want to do this too, because probably we'll get some more surface for the ship, and that should probably be the priority. I just enjoy going into these villages and murdering everybody, but you know, maybe I should focus a little bit more on getting useful things instead of being a bloodthirsty maniac. If I ever go to this damn ancient complex, I am bringing all miniguns, and I am just gunning down the entirety of the complex. Not even bothering to walk in, just minigun from the outside, level the whole damn place. I think we are ready to suspend the making of the stone blocks. I don't know why he is cutting blocks. What the hell kind of nonsense is this? I think people can go down in hauling, it's with the exception of the kids. The kids do all the hauling around this place. There you go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so what am I waiting for? Let me double check everything that I want to have here. Hey, let's see if we can make a freezer in the middle. There you go, -9 Celsius. I bet this puts out temperature, puts out a bunch of heat. Really doesn't seem like it's cooling all that much. It really cannot cool it any further, huh? Yeah, the engine puts out heat. This is literally the worst place. And why is there a freaking mace? Why is there a mace? It's unallowed, but it's not being hauled. Probably because cannot haul, no empty accessible spot because it doesn't exist. How about I put a zone here, stockpile, mace, clear everything, mace. I wish that it wouldn't haul that. I wish that it would not include the uranium maces, and now we can just delete this crap and forbid that, and we'll just decay forever. All right, let me double check everything that I want to do with the ship. I hate that the freezer is not gonna work because the engine is at the entirely worst place possible, so I'm gonna have to end up changing this up. I wanted to just create a little bit of more space, hence me trying to save up a few more areas, but it's not gonna work. We're just gonna have to work without a freezer for a couple trips. That's about it. Forgot to mention, got this expansion underway. I'm like, oh man, I'm actually running out of rooms with all these damn children taking over my place. In fact, our buddy, the spaceman, has nowhere to sleep right now, so probably want to fix that up. I don't know. Yeah, I do have a few beds over here. We will install a bed for this idiot and we'll build a room around it. We're gonna put a bed right there, and I will make beautiful walls all around it. Anyway, the ship still is on freaking cooldown. 1.2 days. So we're gonna, ooh. Oh, look at that. There was a freaking vein of steel running here, which makes a lot of sense. There is a lot of space that I have not dug through just yet. I guess, yeah, you should definitely mine the entire thing, Meg. You love to be there. Where is my boy? Get to work, buddy. Can't believe that you've been recharging all this time, and now that there's finally something to do, You're just laying around like a lazy piece of garbage. Blah, heat wave has begun. Pretty obnoxious. One of the more obnoxious events. Just like in real life, you can't really complain. It's just freaking weather. It is going to make everybody miserable though. It's all right. I'll just have to deal with it. Indoors, 1 degree Celsius. That's as good as it gets. I mean, it is the heat wave now, so it's not going to get much better than that. But I guess if I keep making coolers, we'll be able to get a freezer in here. Is it really worth it? I don't think it's worth it. I think the ship is as equipped as you can hope it can get. I just need now to build the corners. Let me just cancel that. Build the corner back up. Most of the hauling has been done. Not all of it, but most of it has been done. And the cooldown is almost out. 22 hours. Can't wait. Looks like our buddy Pex found himself a bed after all. You're going to be ejected, buddy. I know that you yearn to return to the farms, but I am not allowing you into my spaceship. You can get GTFO. I will put you in the hole. The dark hole that I'm digging for you. And you will like it. Get all this crap out of here. Actually, no. I don't want it hauled until all this stuff in the ship is hauled. But I will build the walls. That will be something that I will do. Cube obsession continues to be a complete mystery. Is this all the cube is going to do? I doubt it, right? There is some kind of progression after they get 100% obsessed, I would presume. It's not just slowly turning the entire colony obsessed with the cube and it just gives you better stats, because they may work slower, but they don't sleep nearly as much. I mean, overall it's a negative because they will stop what they're doing and go play with the damn cube. I assume at some point they'll start fighting each other for cube access, and that will be very upsetting. But until that happens, really is of no consequence pretty much. I will, though, leave anybody that is upset with the cube. I will leave them in the colony. So Blargho is going to sit the next one out. Unfortunately, it is big important. Actually, he can go out because he's only 10% interested in the cube. So his withdrawal will not be too bad. But it's big stakes now. The main dude is super interested in the cube. Coldshaw has been working really hard on getting this done. What does it take to make a void site serum? Pfft, that's nothing. That's just crap. Absolutely trivial to make one of those. Please speak greatly. Is everybody... where is... I always have such trouble finding it. There you go. Paste, but... you know what? You get whatever food you like, buddy. You get treated to the 5-star experience in the Mountains of Madness. Let's see if this cooldown gets done already and everything gets properly equipped. Oh yeah, everything has been properly built. We have even EMP grenades that I have built for the occasion. Hellcat rifle that effing Damas can equip when he's not turning everything into a burning inferno. Only 14 hours to go. Bruh, it's almost 50 degrees Celsius outside. That is like 110 in Fahrenheit. Probably like 120. We can actually check it out real quick. Why is there no... It weirds me out how... There you are, Fahrenheit. Why can't you display both? 170 Fahrenheit on the outside. Absolutely insane temperature out there. Middle of Phoenix. Straight August, just baking on the asphalt. That is the sensation as you walk through the beaconed area. Anyway, the launch window has finally arrived in 8 hours. Oh, Ultra Mech Tech has been researched. The advanced technology needed for your mechanitor to create and control ultra-type mechanoids. I don't really care too much about the ultra tier mechanoids. They're great and all, but they require so much work. I'm more interested in the little things, the Mech Lord helmet and Mech Lord suit. That is absolutely something I'm interested in. I need to actually put some thought into that, how the hell to take advantage of that. So the thing I want to do is get those pulse charge munitions, and so we can get into beam weapons. I'm really curious about beam weapons. Freaking lasers being shot at everybody will be amazing. What is required to make those Mechlord helmet? 2 nanostructuring chips. That's rough, buddy. We have 1 though, so we only need to kill 1 more Apocryton, right? For the armor, I don't think I have a power focus either. I think I used it up for something. Pretty sure I used it up. Power focus. Is it space? Power focus? No, I don't have it. So it will be an Apocryton and a War Queen. I think that's what it takes. What does it take these days to call a freaking Apocryton? Did I ever make another antenna? I did not. Certainly, at the very least, I would like to make the helmet. So let's build the antenna. If nothing else to have it. No, this is biotech. Mech bandish. Oof, 2 advanced components. That's kind of rough. It is what it is, though. You gotta break some eggs to make a human flesh omelet. Make that mech bandish, and we'll see what it takes to actually fight. I think the second time you call something, it's not that bad. It's the third time that you make a call that is a complete nightmare of mechs. A huge hive descending upon your colony. Very upsetting. Maybe it's time to sell these horses. If the goal is to never again go on a freaking caravan, just use the ship for everything and then later the shuttle. Hey Pex, how about you never come into my ship again? Off you go. You're going to have your very own house very, very soon. In fact, let me assign you right now. Pex. Assign. And, you know, we'll make you a decent enough room so you don't bitch and moan about the horrible accommodations. Get you a wooden dresser. Get you an end table. Look at that. Aren't you happy now? I'm even gonna make you a table. Look at... Whoa! Whoa! And even a human leather chair. This is truly the stuff of legends. Luxurious environment. You should be in awe of my generosity. Pretty sure I had a pile of beds, but I think they're all single beds. Yeah, so let's just build the doubles. How much wood do I have? That will be over here. Yeah, that's not much wood at all, and I bet most of it is inside the ship. Let's get some more wood chopped. All of this nonsense out of my face. This flood, how long does the flood last? Is it a permanent... Is it a permanent thing that happens? It just floods and you're flooded now and there's nothing you can do? I think that's what it is. You just get wrecked by a giant river and that's it. I guess you're supposed to drain it. With one of them moisture thing. But it's a river. I don't think you can drain it. Let me see. I should actually have it, right? It's like a miscellaneous thing. I don't know if I have researched it. I'm pretty sure I have not researched it, actually. It's like a... It's one of these things. Moisture pump. I guess that will be next, and we'll try to see if we can make this flood resistant. I'm pretty sure it won't, though. That's not what moisture pump is for. You're just wrecked by a flood, and that's it. Now you live in a swamp. Congratulations. Donkey! Alright, our 7 people have been selected. Unfortunately, Cracklack Vacve, who is the usual pilot, he is currently regenerating. So the current piloting ability is not great. Not the greatest pilots of all time, but decent enough, I guess. We're going to be stranded for 2.6 days. It's fine. What the hell just happened? The game just decided to tab itself out. What the hell just happened? I better save in case everything's about to collapse. Anyway, everybody is lined up. Let's get the mechs in here. Let me save the game because I don't know what just happened. It tabbed out the game for no reason. Oh yeah, everybody gathering for liftoff. That's okay. We'll celebrate when we get back. There'll be plenty of time. I am so tempted to go get my thingamabobber. Really want to do that. Oof, 300 chem fuel, huh? The capacity of the engines is 500. I'm pretty sure I have enough to get back. Really did not even think about that. But I have a pile of chem fuel in the shelves. That should be plenty to get back. But man, you go through so much fuel doing this. So tempted to just go grab that prestige armor, but then we're stuck there for 2.5 days. It just doesn't seem right. Maybe on their way back. Maybe on my way back I'll do it. Off you go. Oh, baby. Okay, that guy is not inside of the ship. We have liftoff. It is very exciting to watch the liftoff animation. It will never get old. Off goes the ship. It is so fast. You know, it's a decent trade-off. You're stuck there for a while, but you're not waiting like a moron for a caravan to travel for 30 hours. Okay. Coming from one of the nearby underground stockpiles. Underground? Hack the entrances and search the stockpiles to find the graph core. Underground, you say? Oh, what's this? It's like an access shaft. Interesting. Oh, there's another one there. How many are we talking about here? 2, 3. Ugh. Obnoxious. Very huge. It's a huge friggin' map. Maybe it just feels big. That's what she said. Is that an ancient complex? This is like a regular ass settling tile. We could settle here for the rest of eternity. We're definitely exploring that shit. We're going to land. We're going to land over here. Maybe grab ourselves a little bit of cover with this complex. Get close to the edge of the map or something. Move the landing zone. Let's see, maybe something. There's also a bunch of gold. Everything works out, brother. Okay, this seems like a good spot. Some wood around is very nice. Very good. There you go. Confirm the landing zone. In we come. Very, very nice. I am very much looking forward to exploring this landing site. Thruster breakdown. Ah, shit. Did I bring components? Yeah, I did. Because without components, we would probably be screwed. Oh, but it will be fine. Because you can always just click here. I always forget this exists. I wish I would stop remembering this exists. You load up one of these. You launch it where you need it. You know, so we'll never have a want for anything. We're not even going to find ourselves horrendously stranded when we can load up one of these transport pods and provide whatever we need. It's very, very nice. Even reinforcements. We could send any one of these people in a pinch to make sure that we don't get overwhelmed by military force of any capacity. So anyway, oh baby, I look forward to whatever the hell is going to unfold in the next episode.